Hello. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit more louder because you know why? Because today it's hot as hell. I don't know what degrees it is, but all I know is that it's above 80, and that's bad. And it's okay. Because you know why? Because Mr. AC, Mr. Air Conditioning, Mr. Make My Room Cool is going to keep me cool on the sideline. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, but my AC is blowing. I don't want to die in this room. This room is very hot, right? I love myself too much, and I'm very sorry if y'all hear my AC throughout the whole video. Yeah, so I love you guys. Please endure it for a little while. Don't worry, my future videos won't be like this. Trust me. By future, I mean like probably once we get in the warm temperature, then we're gonna probably stop using this AC and probably use the outside breeze for our little cooling section. Okay, so let's go ahead and start talking about what we talk about in this damn video that you guys clicked on this for. Okay, we want to talk about normal raids too hard. Oh boy, y'all already heard from Zeno and Mr. Happy. I think there's others as well, or other players who went on the FFXIV themselves and told that player a little something on the sideline because it looks like they don't know what the hell they're doing. And let me go ahead and start roasting some of y'all little sproutlings a little bit. Because I know some of y'all who love to use your credit card. I mean, like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, you name it, MasterCard, you name it, you got it. You pay for it, you're going to have to endure it. Just like how I pay for my subscription, just be treated like shit while I play a healer. Of course, yes, that's basically what it is. Yeah. Yes, I already know about the healer strike. Don't tell me about none of that crap. We already covered that a little bit. And some of y'all also chimed in on it by completely being like healer strike was there since Shadowbrands. No, since before Shadowbrands anyway. So the fact that you think that healers don't deserve to be respected, they do. I mean, like, at this point, I already know. I already read y'all comments. Don't tell me about it. I already know. I went through the damn experience myself. I mean, like, if you look at my past videos, I've been accused of apparently not healing enough when the team don't know how to freaking mitigate. So that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and talk about the difficulty since it's going to be close to what I was just saying. The difficulty of the rating, which is basically what everybody is trying to, well, not everybody, but one specific spoutling is trying to get through. So apparently he don't like the difficulty. Of course, the reason why I'm not showing the normal rates is because, and I'm just showing the extreme extent. It's because, it's kind of like a perfect example of you just trying to coordinate your team. But at the same time, it's like normal raid, everybody's going to die. And of course, I don't want to spoil y'all. Just in case some of y'all is going to do the Acadian raid soon. I don't want to spoil y'all on bosses that y'all might see in the future, but at the same time, I just want to make sure that everybody is comfortable of the difficulty that is, basically addressed before Dawntrail even came out. So if you actually was there for the podcast, or if you were there for the live stream, when they say that they're going to do a live letter, they also, Yoshi P himself, the creator of this game, already told you about the fact that it's going to be a little bit more harder. I mean, like, PAS and EAS, both Shadowbringer 8th normal raid fight or savage raid fight is of course in the fact difficult because they're mechanic loaded, and of course a lot of players are going to be like, oh, it's too hard, it's hard on healers, it's tough. I don't know why people want to invest into something stupidly hard, but I mean, like, a lot of gamers are going to sit there and complain. You can't really beat stupid. I mean, like, you can't really heal stupid either on Final Fantasy 14 because it doesn't matter how many times you see the same mechanic, you always need to fall into the prey of it because why? Because you're in a loop, something called a loop that you just constantly keep dying to without having any type of explanation or any type of controversies about it, or at least have a little talk or look up a video or guide or a sim it if you're on PC. If you're on PlayStation, tough luck, you can't sim shit. And you have to watch your friends do it. But at the same time, yes, you're gonna have to break yourself out of this loop by learning the mechanic. Of course, you have to have your eyes and ears open, and you're supposed to observe what things do. If you don't know what things do in a rating, of course you're not going to pass. They're not gonna let you pass by having you get an easy pattern because sometimes you're not gonna rely on that if you get an easy pattern. If you get a hard pattern, I'm afraid you're gonna adjust to that. Or you could just go ahead and wipe if you were at 10% HP to back to full HP because you don't like this hard pattern. But the thing is, you have to literally adjust for both. Even if the pattern is what you don't want, you have to do it because wiping the party is detrimental to everybody's time. And food and pots, of course, that comes into play, right? This is where I'm going to tell you all that this is going to be a lot of time that you need to invest in when you come into raiding. Of course, yes, I would want to show you the forum as well. You know, the person who claimed that normal raid is too hard, which is just them learning on the first day. Of course, in the first day, I died too. Everybody dies. Everybody got hit. Everybody just, you know, ate the floor. Everybody basically the floor tank, what Dragon once was, right? And of course, it still is because, you know, they don't have defensive cooldown. So yeah, basically, I would show the forums, but the forums don't hide your information. That includes your name, the world, and the time that you posted it. And of course, yes, by time zone, I mean like they know what time you get online, what time you get offline, just by completely looking at your character's venture plate. Or if you don't have to look at a venture plate, they can just sit all day and try to get you in your world, and most likely they'll probably be on the alt account and they will make fun of you. If it's not that, or they're not that petty, they will most likely laugh at you and think that you're just a baby that needs to be pampered. And of course, you don't want to be like that because then people think that you absolutely need to be pampered. And that's okay. It's going to be some time for you to learn the mechanic, and it'll be some time for you to adjust yourself into Final Fantasy 14 because you're just a new player. New players make those type of mistakes all the damn time because they think that, you know, if the rating is easy, or the normal raid is easy, or the dungeon is easy, because, you know, they went from Starsha and decided that they want to story jump by using their credit card. I mean, like, you could go ahead and do that, but the whole reason why they chose the players or the experienced players tell you not to do that is because, hey, you're going to get there eventually if you decide to skip cutscenes. Right? If you don't want to skip cutscenes, it will take you about maybe 2 to 3 months, probably 5, to even get to where you at if you're really story bloated, or if you really story nerd. If not nerd, you're just interested in the story, not trying to call you guys a nerd and anything. So, in any sense, you yourself have to do certain things: dungeon, normal raid, and trials. Right? I mean, normal raid is optional, to be honest. It's literally an optional thing. Like, you don't have to do normal raid to continue on anything else. Unless you want to do the Savage Raid version of that raid just to get a cool mount and dyeable gear and music? I think so. I think it's music. That's probably part 2 music. Then, yes, you're going to have to do the normal raids for that. But the thing is, you probably don't want to do it in essential. And on top of that, if you want to unlock the ultimates, good luck, because you probably won't want to do that either. So there's no point talking about that. That if y'all trying to, like, you know, tell me, oh, you can unlock ultimate raids too by doing the savages. If they don't like the normal raid, how hard it is, they're probably not gonna like the savage. They're not gonna like the, you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's besides the point, right? Of that, right? Of unlocking ultimate raids, right? Certain fights unlock ultimate raids, certain savage fights, right? In the raid tier. But we're not going to care about that. We're caring about the difficulty of this game since somebody is complaining about it. They're not only talking about the normal raids as well. Other players are talking about how dungeons are difficult as well. It seems that some people is really a PayPal legend. I mean, like, they're not even a legend. They're not even an ultimate legend. They just probably just PayPal their way through the whole story, skip through everything, went up to level 80 or 90, most likely 80, because of the fact that, you know, you gotta go through Shadowbringers. The Shadowbringers dungeons aren't that tough unless you are really that dumb. And on top of that, you gotta go through the Endwalker dungeons, which is, most of them is just AoE bloated. And then now you're in Dawntrail. Now you're in Dawntrail dungeon, which is just nothing but if you know what you're looking at, you probably should know what it is. Moment. So if you don't know what it is and you still getting hit by a telegraph, that is pure on you, bruh. Because you know why? Because nobody told you to use your credit card and skip through the whole scenario of the fight that you've been missing out, including solo instant fights, which probably will tell you that you're gonna have to know the tale of these things, so you don't have to completely get annihilated over 150 times doing the damn dungeon. Because you yourself need to learn how to do a mechanic if you want to learn how to do said fights that you said that you want to do, because you want to get experience of. Since you got your first experience, how do you feel? Apparently they ran to the forums after they've done the fourth fight, and they said that it's too difficult. Even Yoshi himself already told us this a long time ago, including when he was on live stream, which most of the players are not on live stream, so they miss out almost every single information and don't know what the hell is going on. You just basically came in with no type of experience, no type of communication experience, and you're just basically just sitting here just watching your wills away. You don't even play Destiny 2 for rating. You don't even play WoW for rating. You don't even watch other players raid to see how things go. And you just basically just decide that you just want to pick on this game because it's too hard. I mean, like, this Elden Ring, but they don't have rating in there. But if you want to complain, you can. But in the end, you will get your answer, and nobody will care. Because you know why? Because that's typical Sproutling behavior. When something is too hard for them, they just complain about it, and they hope that they nerf the HP of the bosses or make healing a little bit more efficient or something. But the thing is, some of y'all complain that Endwalkers were a little bit too easy, when most of y'all getting your ass beat by the 8th boss in the Savage version in the normal raid of Pandemonium. But we're gonna skip over that, and we're gonna mind our business and pretend that we didn't say that boss existed for a reason. But let's go ahead and let's end it there. Make sure y'all get y'all Switch stuff by July 29th. And I'm gonna see y'all later. I love you all. Peace out. Tune in for more dramas that's gonna be on the Final Fantasy forum, because that's what most of the Spotlight is gonna go to complain anyway. So can't wait for the Savage one to come out, because the Savage one is gonna be very funny, and I'm gonna tell you it's gonna happen too. So see y'all later. Peace out. Love you all. I'm gonna join my AC because I'm hot as fuck. So love y'all.